And but like Allah is the best of planners, as we all know. Not me preaching to you guys. Like without the sun. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Simsola. If it's the first time stopping by, you're definitely welcome, and if it's not, thanks for being an OG. Make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave me comments in the comment section, let me know that you enjoy my videos. Today is Friday, so the video I posted recently is actually not a recent Friday. It was last Friday. Life was lifing, so I couldn't post that video at the time because yeah, life was lifing. But we move. I just came back from Juma and it was a lot of people at the mosque today, you guys. Like, it was almost as if I've never seen so many people, and I don't know why, but for some reason they leave a very small space for women. It's like you did not even plan to have us there in the first place, and I don't know why it is like that. Like, we literally just had like 3 rows. I don't like to take videos in the mosque because I just feel like it's too much privacy. Like, yeah, but like why is that the female section is always like very, when I say very, it's like this. Meanwhile the men, they leave a big room for them, like even extra space as well. But like women, we have just one small room. In that small room, it's like just 3 lines. Like, why? What did we ever do to you to deserve this? We also deserve inclusion. You have to realize that we show up at the masjid as well. Like, create space for us. What is this? Anyways, as usual, yours faithfully went late, so but thankfully as soon as I entered, like 2 seconds after I went inside, it became a chaos because a lot of people were coming in and trying to find, like, people could not even do like the regular nafla prayers because it was so packed. It was so packed. I understand that during Ramadan a lot of people like to go to the masjid, but can you believe that today is the last Friday of Ramadan? Like, today is literally the last Friday of Ramadan. We're gonna have 29 days of this Ramadan, inshallah. But like, it's so shocking. I can remember the first Friday, and I can remember what I was doing and how it was like, oh my god, we're already in the first Friday. And then I can remember the second Friday, because and now we're the last one. That's it. Ramadan, what's it finish? Ramadan, Ramadan, Maria Babi Kaya Ramadan, like Baba Ramadan. I pray we witness another Ramadan. It's like, how did we get to? I pray we get to witness another Ramadan now. No. Alhamdulillah for the process. Alhamdulillah that we got to witness it, because not everybody, a lot of people planned, but like Allah is the best of planners, as we all know. Not me preaching to you guys. Yeah, you plan and God plans as well, but then like his plans are the best for us, and I pray that we get to witness many more Ramadans. And I pray that the problems, like Biola would say, like I pray that the duas we make this Ramadan are not the ones that we come back with next year, inshallah. And I pray that every of our prayers are being answered, and Allah accept our fast as an act of ibadah. And I pray that all of our fasts does not go to waste, because something has been coming up in my head very frequently and very often. A true Muslim leaves that which does not concern them. We're very fond of talking about things that do not concern us, things that like other people's businesses generally, and those are kind of things that reduce your reward in Ramadan. Imagine you fasting for all 30 days and praying and making a lot of du'as and praying for God to forgive you, but then you're also like backbiting, you're also talking about things that do not concern you. We need to date it. We just need to date it. Like, it's, I don't want to be talking about blogs, but we all know the blogs that we go to where we do gist, and then we come back and we're now having topic with our friends, and like, we need to do better. And I feel like even outside of Ramadan, we should always carry the deeds that we're doing during Ramadan. I feel like during Ramadan everybody's always avoiding a lot of things. Somebody brought a gist to me during Ramadan. I can't remember what day we were. I think we were 15 or something, and a friend of mine brought a gist. I was like, hey God, I'm fasting. And imagine if we could carry on like that on a regular day. Like, every time somebody brings something that does not concern you, you just literally shut it down and be like, I'm fasting, I don't want to talk about it. I'm fasting, I don't want to talk about it. Like, the rewards you get, I know it's easier said than done, but just let me preach out the word. If one person gets it, it's a bonus for me. And yeah, you hear it, if you decide to act on it, it's left to you, and if you don't, it's also left to you as well. We're done preaching. Let's go to the kitchen, you guys. Today I'm going to be in the kitchen. Today I have a few things I want to do for my lord. I have a few things that I want to do, and I just wanted to show you guys. I started making this fish. Like, I like looking for different ways to try the same meal, if you get what I mean. For example, now if you eat mackerel fish, which is also known as Titus fish, if you eat mackerel fish, you know that you can either fry it, air fry it, or boil it. I usually air fry it, but then like I'll cut it into bits. But then I found out that you can actually roll it and make it look like all those dried ejakika fish. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm also going to make some salmon, and you know, so that balile can alternate. Salmon is a rich people's fish. I didn't realize it until I saw how expensive it is and how expensive it can get. But you can always get cheap ones depending on your location. If you go to like an Asian store, you can always get like cheaper ones, because you must not spend a lot of money on food, you guys. You have to keep your money. You have to, you know, plan for the future, for the children that come in. Anyways, you guys, let me show you what I have in my kitchen, what the fish looks like, and how we're gonna, you know, because what Balile eats is what Yale will cook. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour later, maybe not 1 hour, but a lot of minutes later, we are done cleaning and taking out the gills. Can you see? Everything looks good. So I'm just going to divide this. Okay, so I'm just going to do this 4 and then do the other 3 once we're done with this one. So this is how I do it. I don't use too much ingredients. I just have salt. Oh, my salt here. This is filled, but you get it. Just I'm gonna use this. This is bouillon cubes powder, bouillon powder, seasoning powder, and some regular pepper. So here I would just put my 1 teaspoon of salt. You want to make sure that your seasoning goes round on both sides, and then inside as well. So you want to put your seasoning after cleaning the fish, and then you do the same thing for the seasoning powder. It's just 1 teaspoon, and then you just kind of rub it in and around as well, and then you put your grounded pepper too. The pepper does not really have so much effect, but I just like it because it gives a special kind of oomph to it. And then you just want to like marinate it. You can keep it in the fridge for a little bit if you like, but I feel like it doesn't really matter. And then I'll just cut like the fins at the end. You can use a knife if you don't have a scissors, and then you just use your regular old school toothpick to like just form the circle, and then just pin it at the end by putting the tail into the fish's mouth. As you can see, I try to zoom in for a little bit of better view, and then you just put it in like so. Make sure to pick the tail just a tiny bit and then push it through the teeth, and then that's done. So just showed 2 of the fishes like so, and then once that was done, we'll just put in the air fryer and leave it to cook for about 25 minutes, and that's done. Ladies and gents, we're done with the first batch, so we're just gonna pop this in the air fryer. This is what your what's it called, fish. This is what your fish looks like when you're done. You can spray with oil, but mackerel is a very oily fish on its own, so I don't need to do that. Ladies, and some more ladies, this is my favorite air fryer. I think I did a video on it. It's a Ninja air fryer and also a pressure pot as well. Can you see this side? It has this side has like the pressure cook side. Can you see? It has slow cook, all this cook, and then this is the air fryer side. You guys, this thing, it cannot cry or talk. If not, it will say that I've overused it. I don't think a day goes by without me using it. Like, I just pray it never fails me. Anywho, this is what it looks like inside. I'm just gonna pop in my fish. Luckily for me, it's an air fryer, so like you don't necessarily have to place it in a certain way for it to fry well or cook well. Like it will just do its job. So I already have 3 of them in there. Maybe I should just put 4. Because I'm a Nigerian mommy. We don't have time. Nigerian mommies don't have time. So I'm just slanting it like so, and then I'll just tilt the bottom. Just change, you know, coloring it fit in. Do you get me? So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm just gonna cover it and then cook for 25 minutes, and we should be good. Just gonna change this to 25 minutes, and that should be good. Ooh la la. Can you see that? Look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Look at that. Like, if you use this to make stew, your tongues will pray for you, because just look at how perfect it is. Every time my husband eats this, he prays for me. Like, it does not just pray for me. You pray for me and you say, ah, my mind prays for you. Look at that. That's oil just dripping out of the body. Like, you don't need to test anything. Like, the air fryer is just the best. It does everything perfectly. Yeah, and it's not going to scatter. Like, I really don't change it or anything, but I just wanted to look at it, and then we continue. See, I have just 1 minute left. It's done already, and that's it. So this one is done, and that is it. Only downside is that mackerel causes smoke, so like the fire alarm has gone off. Apart from that, like, everything is fine, and 10 over 10. I would definitely recommend this. Ladies and gents, so this is the second fish I was talking about. This is the salmon. Let me see, Atlantic salmon. So this is what it looks like. It's in portions. So I'm just gonna take this out. So this part is optional. I'm just using paper towel to like dampen the fish a little bit, just to dry it up, but it's not compulsory. That's how I like to do it. So we're going to do the same thing like I did to the mackerel. Just put all of your seasoning. The only difference is that this one, like, you have to put more seasoning. So I'm just gonna put our iyo. So here I'll just put like my salt, like so, and you want to make sure that all of your seasoning goes round, and then the seasoning powder. I used my hand for more effect, just so that the seasoning are not on one side more than the other. And then I'm going to use my grounded pepper as well. And then once I'm done, I'm going to flip it and then do the same thing to the other side. But you want to make sure that you don't put too much seasoning, because too much can also ruin it. But yeah, minimum is key. And then yeah, once you do it to the same side, you just put it in the air fryer, and that's it. So I just took out my mackerel fish. I want to put my salmon in. Optional, but you can just wipe it, because I wipe it because of the smell of the Titus. Like that Titus has a very bad smell. Some people, my mom doesn't like it because of the smell. Some people don't like it. I feel like once you finish cooking, the whole house is smelling of mackerel. Regular film. So now that we're done wiping, we're just gonna put this down. Can you see? It's so pretty, very pink, pretty, very nice. I'll just pop it. The only downside to the air fryer is that it does not take so much space, which is very annoying and sad. Like it can only take so much. There's a time I didn't like it because it can only take like 4 at a time. I even had this bigger salmon then. I had something like this type of salmon, very big balaba like this. So imagine I couldn't even do more than 2 or 3 at a time. So I got this size. It's kind of like it, but the only good side is that it would shrink, but it doesn't shrink that much. So let me just add one more. But then if you put it too skinny, it will kind of start sticking. It will stick together, and you don't want it to stick together. You want it to stay because it will like tear up if it sticks together. And I know, but I'm a Nigerian mommy. Nigerian mommies no get time. Look at that. We're gonna do 20 minutes should be good for this one. And we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, the best fish in the world. Look at that. Look, as in, just tell me that this is not inviting. Like, can you see how the color is? Can you see? I can bet you it tastes amazing. So you guys, I said let me just try this fish. So it's not be as if I left my husband to eat everything, because usually I make it and I leave it for him. But it's somebody that gave it to me too. So I said let me just try this, you know. But let's go back to this south. Like someone is just, it's just so nice. Like I can't believe how amazing it is. Like you guys, you get the gist. But that's all I'm gonna be showing you.